Welcome to Conversations in the Closet with your host, motivational speaker, fitness expert, and fashion guru, Teresa Romer.
So before we get started, we are in the closet, so we might as well pop a cork and get some champagne, right? Yes, let's do it.
Such a great way to greet someone.
Let's pop it and get started. Yes. Let's toast to a fantastic interview.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. So if you don't understand or realize why we're doing this, you soon will. We have Mr. Fabulous
Thank you.
with us today, and we're going to have some great conversations about social media.
Yes.
Your favorite topic?
Love social media. It's my world.
See, and what the problem is with me is I don't understand social media very well. I don't know why. I mean, maybe I'm older.
No, it's a tricky world.
Pray tell. But I am always constantly asking people on my team, total strangers, how do you get that perfect selfie? I mean, it is hard in my book to get that perfect selfie. Like I could stand there, like I'm very envious of the Kardashians, right? I watch them do their selfies and everything I see on social media, and I'm like, I can take 30 selfies and go, can't use one of them.
So behind those pictures, there's a process. There's a whole process to seeing that perfect photo that you see.
Right.
Sometimes, maybe for Kim, it's a one and done and post, but for others who are like glam and want to have that perfect photo, there's a whole small process behind it that you got to go through to make it just perfect.
And when we talk about the Kardashians, I mean, like, they've had 12 years of experience, right, doing this.
Oh, absolutely.
Some of us have only been doing it a few years.
Yes.
Some of us a few months, whatever. And so I bet the first thing we should maybe talk about is, are there certain apps you need on your phone to be able to create that perfect selfie?
Absolutely. There's my two favorite apps I like to use, maybe three, which one of them is Instagram. The number one app you're going to want to use to make it really flawless is called Facetune. A lot of people have used Facetune before. It's something a lot of people are picking up more and more. So definitely I would say that would be your best app to download.
Right.
Like that's my little secret app that I'm like, if they deleted it, I'd be lost without it. I don't know what
So do you actually take the picture on Facetune, or do you take the picture and then
I take it on my camera. I like to make sure I'm in good lighting like this, or in daylight. It looks really beautiful as well.
Right.
You have a lot of windows, so pick a window, jump in front of it, snap a selfie.
Okay.
So until you see it's like, okay, cool, but it can be even better. Then that's when we're gonna open the Facetune app and really go in and perfect it.
So I can be skinnier, less wrinkles.
Oh honey, you can, when I do my photo, I literally turn from Shrek to Kim Kardashian on my Instagram. Like that's my process.
Love it.
So in person they're like, you don't like, but I love it.
See, and that's my other thing too, is I'm, and people know this about me, I'm really true and real. Like, some people will be like, you don't Photoshop your photos enough. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be looking so plastic that by the time I meet that person, they're like,
right.
Ooh, girlfriend, you need some plastic surgery done to your face or something.
Gosh, I'm glad you brought that up because you do have to be careful with photo editing. It can be so easy to go so far that when you look at your photo, you're like, okay, I look really fake now.
Yeah.
So you gotta be very gentle with using these apps. You gotta go in and go step by step, slowly, because you're just adding just a little adjustments to make it better.
So, we've now taken the selfie. How do you get it to Facetune?
So with Facetune, we'll wanna open the app. So if you would like, we can go ahead and actually, because this is really good lighting.
Yeah.
So if you want to take a selfie for me, just take a regular selfie, just a good one. Perfect, just like that.
Wow, my eyes are really good.
Okay, so now we got our perfect photo. I think it looks pretty good as well, but if you just want to amp it up just a little bit, we can. So we're going to go to the Facetune app.
Okay.
It's going to open up.
Yep.
Then we're going to open our photo.
That's probably where you upload the photo.
Yes.
So dummies like me can figure this out.
I'm telling you, it's a process. It's literally step by step.
Right.
So we have our photo. With here, you can change.
Oh, you got all this
Yeah,
stuff.
you have all these options.
Wow.
Options for days. A lot of people, the main thing they download Facetune is for the smoothing tool. So the smoothing tool is really where you wanna go with smooth. And
so I could use that on my butt and my legs.
Oh yes. So you just want to go in and you just want to tap. Just tap.
Oh, it's tapping.
If you go in and start dragging, it's just too much on the photo.
Right.
And you don't need a lot, like I'm saying. So you just tap in the areas where you would like.
Wow. So you're extremely well known on social media for your editing.
Yes, ma'am. Pretty much. A lot of people, they're like, what are the tips? What do you do? Please share with me.
Right.
How did you get your photo from A to B? Because it's just something that seems so hard, but once you go through the process, it's super easy.
And I know there's a lot of people out there just like me. I mean, like I went to the extreme of hiring a social media team to help me because I didn't learn how to do this. So like I didn't grow up. Remember, guys, when I was little, there was no such thing. We had the rotary phones.
There was no way to edit photos back then. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to live.
I know. So, you know, I think when you're older, there's a learning curve, you know, versus someone your age. But I know there's a lot of people out there just like me in this same boat, you know. So I went to the extreme of actually hiring a social media team to help me do it. And then I would be like, well, now teach me. We don't have time to teach you. So I was like, oh, great. So I've hired a team. They're doing all my social media for me, but I'm still not learning anything.
Yeah, you didn't get nothing.
Right.
So I'm telling you, downloading the app.
We want to know from the best. Since he's so famous for his edits.
Thank you. So we've already done the smoothing, fixing the photo, just touching it up just a little. So my next favorite part is the tones. So I like to go right here, drag it to a little bit of the darker, and it's just gonna make the eyes, like the lashes and everything, those I like to make them just darker.
Right.
And then you just tap over it. And then it's gonna make the eyes look just a little bit more dark.
Wow.
And just bring it out. Kind of amplify that liner.
It's like you're an artist.
Yeah, pretty much, yes.
All you're doing is enhancing what you already have.
That's it. That's all it is.
Wow.
So the next, we have defocus. Even if you have red eye photos, it takes that out right away. So that's so helpful.
So we're deciding Facetune is our #1 app.
Facetune is your #1 app.
Okay.
That's gonna be your best
What's
friend.
the next app?
So the next app after this is we're gonna go ahead and save to camera roll.
Got it.
Because we're pretty much done with the photo. Then the next app is we're gonna go in is with Visco. Visco is great for filters and adding just a little bit more realness to the picture, like this. So
Visco is VI?
VSCO.
Oh wow, so it's, okay. Did you get that? Say it again.
VSCO.
Okay.
Is the second app we're gonna go in. That's pretty much gonna be your filters, kind of bring in the sharpness. If your photo's just a little bit too soft, adding sharpness and grain is gonna help make it look more professional and like, dang, she really took that on her phone.
Yeah.
So it's gonna amp it up even more. So first what I like to do is, because I love like a tan, I'm sure you love a tan look, a nice tan, glowy,
you know. We look skinnier when we're tanner.
Oh yes. So you want to go in with the highlight, and you're gonna want to bring up the temperature to balance that exposure out. So it looks like you just came back from the beach, St. Bart's, you just came back from vacation.
Right.
Okay, and then next, the best thing is adding the grain, which is gonna add a little bit of realness back to the photo.
Right.
You don't want to lie. You see, if you go a lot, it takes it like Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
So you want to bring it down just a tad bit. When people go on Instagram, they're quick. They're like, if this catches my eye, I'm gonna go in.
Right.
I'm sure you have people catch the shoes.
Yep.
They're like, I'm gonna follow because I want to see shoes.
Right.
Same with makeup, beauty. They want to see the detail. They want to see the work. And then so we're gonna just sharpen it up just a tad bit. Boom.
This is amazing. It's just like being an artist.
Yes, exactly. Bring in that warmth a little bit more.
So just like it takes you time to put makeup on, it takes you time.
It does.
To do all the editing that you have to do to be able to put your best picture out there.
If you're seeing pictures of a regular person on a regular day, they're like, oh, okay, cool. But if you go on someone's page and you're like, whoa, they look like they have photo shoots every single day. They're glam all the time.
Right.
Someone you want to follow because you get inspired.
Right. And that's what my whole life is about, is I love to inspire people.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably what you're doing too, is inspiring people.
Definitely love to inspire people.
Right.
To feel beautiful and, you know, just enhance those small little things that seem so like it's a secret. Like, people want to know what the secret is, and I'm here to share it all. There's no secret. Everyone can look fab. Everyone can have a pop-in Instagram. That's what we all.
Oh, and your makeup looks amazing.
Thank you.
I get jealous when a man has better makeup than I do.
Thank you.
And you did that yourself, and I had someone else do mine.
But wait, when you take yourself, you're so beautiful. Me, I turn back to Shrek. I'm telling you. I turn back to a full man. The fantasy's gone.
So on a daily basis, do you look like this, or?
Yeah, pretty much daily basis.
So really, the only time you don't look like this is when you first wake up in the morning.
When I first wake up and when we're sleeping. That's pretty much it.
So nobody really sees you.
Nope. I make sure the blinds are closed, the doors locked. Catch me out when I have full glam on. Other than that.
So on a Sunday, you want to go hang with the buds and drink beers?
full complexion, full lashes, everything. Because you don't know who you're gonna see out.
Right.
There's been moments when I'm sure if you had them, you see someone when you're not looking your best, and you're like,
it's every day, please. I mean, like, I am not afraid to go to the grocery store with my hair, twist and no makeup on. And invariably, I will always run into people.
Yes, that's happened to me.
But I don't care. I mean, like, once again, I'm just, that's who I am. I don't care.
Yes, I definitely want that, because spending 2 hours doing my makeup just to go run to the store and pick up some milk, it's not worth it.
Right.
But
so you're not one to throw on a baseball cap and run to the grocery store?
Maybe after a night of partying. Definitely those times is when I kind of make a little exception.
Yeah.
But as for the norm, I'm like, gotta get that glam. Just like you gotta brush your teeth, do your hair, get that glam on. Make it a process.
See, and I'm probably totally opposite. I'm like, get up, brush my teeth, get my workout in.
Yeah, that's what I need to
And then if I have to go to the store after my workout and I look like crap, I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care.
It's probably a problem. If I skip breakfast to do glam and put lashes on, it's probably a problem. I should seek help. That's what this is gonna be.
Yeah.
This is an intervention for me.
This is an intervention, people. So we're basically saying it's basically 3 apps that you need to make.
If it's too confusing, and I know it probably is because I said it so fast, I'm like, because to me it's natural.
Right. Well, that would be like me sitting here discussing a workout plan. Yeah. And I'd be going through it like, and you'd be like,
exactly.
Oh, it sounds too hard and confusing.
I'd be like, what?
What'd she say? What was the next step?
Yes.
Forget it. I'm not gonna do it.
Exactly.
And that's the problem with social media. And I think in order to get good at social media, you have to do it every day.
You have to be devoted to it.
Yes.
If you're devoted to it, you can definitely learn the tips and tricks easily.
Yeah. But I think part of my problem too is I'm a balanced person. And so I see these people that are on their phones like 24/7, and they're ignoring their kids, and they're ignoring their husband, and they're ignoring, and I don't do that. I'm like, there's certain times of the day I put that phone down and I just refuse to be on it, because I think sometimes we spend too much time. And sometimes it's a little unhealthy you're on your phone and you're missing up life going on. Right.
You're missing so many things.
That's why I said things are going on right in front of you and you're not even paying attention because you're right.
Yeah, you're focused on your online life
instead of your real life. Yeah, so I like to stress to people, social media is important to grow your fan base and grow your audience, but I can't stress enough, people, you've got to have balance in your life, because you don't want to miss out on life.
You don't. You want to take that time out to spend time with your family, spend time with loved ones, your partner. You want to take that time out because it's so important, because this phone, your computer, can easily wrap you into a crazy world.
Yep. So one more thing before we close out our interview here. You are the king of backdrops.
Thank you.
So where do you find the space in your home or your office or wherever that you're creating these amazing backdrops?
Okay, so in my room, it's small. So I have to make it work.
Smaller than this closet?
Oh, definitely smaller than this closet. It's probably the size of this little oven right here.
Okay.
So I have to make it work. I have to be creative, because when I first started, I had a plain wall, which is great when you're first starting. Yeah. But people, I'm telling you, they want to be catched by their eye. They want to be drawn in. So one of the backgrounds I have that I had to do was, I went to Home Depot. I bought those fake grass that they lay out, those little plastic ones.
Yes.
So I cut a strip of those. I nailed it on my wall. Went to Michael's, got fake flowers, hot glued them with my mom. I was like, Mom, we need to make a garden in here because I'm doing a spring look.
Oh.
So you gotta really, it was so fun. So I had my mom and my stepdad help me out and build it on my wall in my room.
Wow.
So it looks like I'm in a garden. I'm in Versailles, I'm in somewhere, but I'm on my bed.
Wow. So now I have noticed, I think you can go to Amazon and buy different kinds of backdrops.
On Amazon they have huge backdrops that you can use any color, any texture. Even going to your local fabric store, you can find so much. Or even having a wall of shoes is a pretty good backdrop, I would say. Definitely want to do a makeup look right here.
That's a pretty good backdrop.
Yes.
So, let's ask a couple questions that maybe the general public wants to know, because I want to know. So when you're filming, like this particular video right here, are you doing that on your phone? Are you doing that on a regular camera? Like, we're gonna ask a few things here that most of us want to know.
Yes. So when I first started, I was like, oh my gosh, there's actually a lot of stuff I need to buy, and it's a pretty penny to get everything.
Right.
So I was like,
and let's get this straight. Most of the world is on a budget.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And for social media, it's something you're iffy about putting your money into because it's like, is something gonna come out of it? What's gonna go?
Right.
It's a really like blur of what's
Right.
gonna happen.
Right.
So when I first started, my parents were like, look, if you wanna do this, show us you wanna do it.
Right.
So I took my phone, film in my closet.
Yes.
And when I first started, I would do unboxing of like a belt I got in my closet.
Right.
Everything closed, and it was horrible.
Yes.
But I was so passionate about it, and I would spend every single day filming on my phone that they were like, okay, let's get you a camera. Let's amp it up.
Oh.
But now, phones are so amazing these days. No matter what phone you have, you can take your phone, film a video, same quality.
Right.
It's about the editing.
Yes.
And the editing
all
software
about
I
it.
use is Final Cut Pro.
It's called what?
Final Cut Pro.
Final Cut?
Mm-hmm.
Final Cut Pro.
Yes.
Okay.
Film on your phone, edit on there, and you are 100% gonna get a well-edited, professional-looking video.
Nice.
You don't need to go out and get a camera. You have to focus on building that audience up. Get your stuff out there. If you're waiting to just have those things, that's time you wasted that you could have been putting into your page, into your channel, into you.
So let's ask this question. Is it better to spend 5 hours and a lot of money doing something, or 2 hours and a little bit of a budget to do something?
I would
Which
say-
one gives you the better outcome, you think?
I would say starting out, start off with what you have. Make sure it's something that you really love, and if you love it, go out and invest in those key pieces. Camera, lighting, those are your best bet. Backdrop, those are what's gonna make your video look so professional. And there's ways around to not spend so much money too.
Right. So do you think the things that catch people's attention are just like normal everyday things, or just wild, stupid, crazy stuff like you'd never seen before?
Wild things, and there's a name for it. It's called clickbait. If you see videos, there's sometimes of things like people post cutting eyelashes, breaking their makeup. It draws your eye to like, okay, what are they doing?
Like,
But you click on the video and you
it's-
give them the view.
right.
So that's how you want to do it. So you want to clickbait your way into getting noticed.
And you do that on your Instagram?
Yeah, pretty much. You want to get people drawn in because I'm telling you, people are on your page for maybe just a couple seconds.
Right.
And on those couple seconds, if you don't have anything to draw them in,
Boom.
you lose a follower, you lose a supporter. So you got to really get those little tricks.
I do that on my YouTube page.
Yeah, I saw it. You have big titles. It makes you drawn in. The closet draws you in. So those things are helpful. 100%.
Yeah. So it's funny because I think sometimes your family members don't quite understand why you're doing such wild, crazy, stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a reason.
There is a reason. They're like, so you're filming videos in your room for what? No, trust me. Like
It's not porno.
Yes. Oh my god, I never thought about it that way. Oh my god. And sometimes I'm
Why
in my
does he
wigs
spend
and
all-
stuff.
Why is this guy spending all his time in his bedroom filming? What is he filming?
Oh my god, I never thought about it that way. Wow, mom and dad.
I'm sure they see what comes out of that bedroom.
Yes, makeup, wigs. Like, why are you shooting there? All that noise going on in there.
So it was so fun having Mr. Fabulous in the closet.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
This
it.
was so helpful. I hope you guys took notes. 'Cause
Yes, I'm
I
glad
did.
to share my tip with you,
Yes,
with
definitely.
everyone out there. Like, it's not hard. Just take a little bit of time, and I'm telling you, videos like this is so helpful for people out there to pick up on it and practice. And if you don't practice, you're not gonna get it. You gotta take the tiny timer, like we said, to go in and really perfect it. And you know,
Well, it's like putting on false eyelashes the first time.
oh yes,
You were like, oh my god, it's crooked.
Yeah, lashes up here
But
and
the more
everything.
you practice, the easier it got. Now you
Absolutely.
can practically do it in your sleep. So
Just like
practice
everything.
makes perfect.
just like everything, practice makes perfect.
So guys, once again, thank you for joining us for Conversations in the Closet. Stay tuned for our next guest next week.
Bye guys, thank you.
If you guys want any more information or wonderful tips about social media, filming, staging, anything, comment below. Now. Do it now.
Below, leave your questions so we can answer them.
Yes.
Welcome to Conversations in the Closet with your host, motivational speaker, fitness expert, and fashion guru, Teresa Romer.
Hi guys, welcome to